Hi guys, this is Jamie from System22 and GreatWebDesign.com. In the last video we put together this third menu bar here and made it a sticky menu so it stays where it is when we scroll up and down the page, which is great and fine and it looks the way we want it to look. But when we go down to view it on smaller devices, if I just hit the inspector here, as you'll see, it doesn't really work. It's just staying right there because of the CSS that we put in there. It's making it stay 230 pixels from the top here, and that's not what we want. We kind of want it to disappear like that one, or we want them both to stay there. I think the preferred methods for a mobile would be for them both to disappear like there. And it looks like we've got white legending on a white background there, so that's not going to work either. So let's fix all this. So firstly, I'll just close that inspector. If we go back to our page, and we want to give it a coloured background so we can see that white writing there. Mobile menu background colour. We'll give it that same blue. If I just go back in there, if you had sub-menu items, if I go back to the site, say if you had facts and you had several items underneath there, so when you clicked on this it had a drop down menu, this is where you change that colour there, the drop down menu background colour. So we save that. Okay, once we're done, update the page. Then we'll preview our changes. Hit the inspector, let's see what it looks like. There we go, that's more like it. I mean, I'm on an iPad, let's display it reasonable size. Yeah, that's perfectly readable. But as you can see, it's not doing what we want it to do. We want it to be stuck to the bottom of there. When we scroll, we want it to disappear. So let's take care of that next. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click and inspect this particular element. And here's that CSS that we put in yesterday, and that's what's dominating, and that's what's making it stay where it is, because we've got a position of fixed. If we change that to relative, now that should move as well. That's great, but it's 230 pixels from the top of the page. We don't want that. We need to change that to 0. There we go. That's what we wanted. But of course, if we take the device, the responsive off, it's now not doing what we want it to do in the full view. So we've got to add what they call a media query. So what we want is to tell it, once it goes to the mobile breakpoint, which I believe is 980, do this, and anything larger than that, leave the original CSS. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy this CSS here. Only need those bits, don't need the bits we haven't changed. I'm going to just paste them into a notepad. And make sure I put a closing curly bracket on here or it will not work. And then I want to add a media query. So we'll say at media. And I'll just put a max width in. max width of 980 pixels. 980 pixels. Then we close that bracket out. Got an extra space there, let's get rid of that. And then we want to open another curly bracket to encase all of this inside. Remember, with media queries, when you're done, you always want to end up with two closing brackets, so it encloses the actual CSS that we want to use here. So that hopefully should do it. Now if I copy that, and we'll go to our Divi theme, to the theme options, scroll down to our custom CSS right here, expand the box so we can see what we're doing. Scroll down, find what we did yesterday. We gave it a title, should be easy to spot. There it is, menu 3. And I'm just going to add this after the last one before we remove the bottom bar CSS there. There it is, at media max width 980 pix. I can get rid of that gap there, don't really need that gap. Okay, looks good. We'll save our changes. Now if we go back to the site, I'll refresh. Okay, we still got a bit of a problem. I think I know why. I think we've got to add the important attribute to that, which you don't really want to use unless you have to. But I think we have to. Just put 0 there. I'm just testing this out, and fixed wasn't working either, was it? Because it was moving. Yeah, it's moving. And in fact it should be down here. Yeah, it's right there. So it's not working there. If we just put the important after that one, that made it work. And after the 0. So what we need to do is go back into our CSS, and after the relative, put a little space and add that important, that's exclamation mark important, and do the same thing on the top. Now if we save our changes and refresh, hopefully it should stay as it was. Yep, that's correct. Now when I scroll, that should still stay there. Yep, there we have it. Can we read the menu? Yep, that's fine. Now if I take off the responsive, go back to our full site, hopefully when we scroll that should stay there. Yep, that's got it. So that's now working in the full screen version and also in the mobile version there. I've got it on iPad. Let's just check it on another device. Let's put it on iPhone 6. Yep, that's working absolutely fine. Yeah, so there we have it. So if I take that back off again, there we have it. Our new sticky menu is now working in both full screen and mobile modes, with the help of some media queries there. So I hope that's been useful to you. Once again, this has been Jamie from System22 and GreatWebDesign.com. If you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching. You can download the CSS code we've used from the PDF link below this video.